Who are you calling? Heidi Fleiss?
Oh my gosh, she loves birds. She got these crazy big birds and like lives out in the desert. She's cool.
Hello?
Heidi.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Lily. What are you doing?
I'm actually inspecting some work that my butchers did on an Airstream trailer, and I'm right about to walk into my house.
Oh, cool. How's your house look?
My house is crazy. It's full of birds.
I know, and I actually talked to that person that you gave me the phone number.
Dude, your message, I love that message you left. That was great.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah, it was great. I talked to her though, and she has kind of a different story, and she's going to come on my YouTube channel, and I wondered if you wanted to come on and like rebuttal that.
I think that's great because look, you reached out to me. You reached out to me. I could. I rather right now. I'm doing it legally through the law enforcement.
You should do it legally.
Yeah. She can say whatever she wants. I can back it all up.
I just think you are awesome.
I love that she's coming on your channel. That rocks.
I wish you would come on my channel too.
I will at the right time.
Okay. And what would you say?
I tell you what you want to talk about.
Will you talk about Charlie Sheen?
If that's what you want me to talk about. I mean, I don't have any restrictions if I'm going to
Ask about the birds.
I am so, like, I have looked at the work you've done with the birds, and it's amazing. Heidi? Hello? We lost her. Let me call her back.
Oh my god, that's fucking crazy. Was Heidi Fleiss just on like my fucking life right now?
Oh
like,
my
what
God.
just fucking happened?
She has the same bird.
You better tell her you're live.
Yeah, tell her you're live.
She'll hang up.
No, don't.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach.
Don't like set her up like that. Like,
I love her. You have like
the most infamous madam in Hollywood.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach.
I don't know how you guys don't know like who Heidi Fleiss is. Like maybe because they're all old.
No, she looks great.
No, she doesn't. She's crazy as old.
Lily, are you in your 30s? 40s?
No.
20s.
I am 41.
Okay, so we're all in our 40s. All of us. So we all know who Heidi Fleiss is. Like people in their 20s.
I love me some Heidi Fleiss.
People in their 20s might not know who Heidi Fleiss is. That was my point.
She's like an icon.
We're all of a certain age, so we know who she
is. We all want to be in that book. Maybe.
Are you calling her again? Don't stop calling her. You're gonna annoy her.
The person you were trying to reach.
Yeah, stop calling her. You're gonna annoy her.
No, I'm not gonna get in her black book. Thanks, Lily.
All right, hold on. Did she?
I love her, man.
Guys, she's calling me back.
Oh, you're live.
Oh, you're live.
Heidi, I lost you.
No, I'm sorry. There's a dead spot on my property, and then 3 people called me as soon as there was.
Hey, can I tell you something in full disclosure and you won't freak out?
Of course.
I am on a YouTube live right now, and they didn't believe I had your phone number. Can you say hi to the people?
This is really Heidi Fleiss, and
hi, Heidi.
Hi, Heidi Fleiss. We all love you. The Hollywood Madam. Hello.
I love you. I want to be in your book.
Huh?
Can I FaceTime you?
Now, no. My help is off on. I had to go to some fancy thing Friday, so I gave them a couple days off.
Can they ask you some questions?
You ask some questions. I would never do FaceTime right now.
No, don't do. Okay, what questions do you have for Heidi Fleiss, guys? I told you guys I had her number.
I kind of feel like we should just
After,
go on a separate line.
does she still talk to Dr. Drew since the show? Does she stay in contact with him or anybody from the show? From reality? The celebrity rehab?
Hold on, let her answer.
Dr. Drew, yes, and his wife as well. And I've called him when I've had some struggles with my addiction.
I can't believe Heidi Fleiss is on my live right now. Oh my god.
What's that?
Looks
John,
happy.
if you follow him on YouTube, he's like fangirling.
Listen, I've met like A-list celebrities, and like I'm fangirling right now. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe like Heidi
she's
Fleiss
an icon.
right now.
Hey, you obviously look great. Can you?
I'll tell you guys a funny story really quick.
Yes, tell us a funny story.
I watched that on Peacock Plus, the Joe versus Carol parody. It's a parody of Tiger King.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of horrified because I was like, oh my god, don't tell me I'm Carol Baskin with my bird.
You could be Madame Macaw.
Well,
I have a question for Heidi.
that's what I originally called my sanctuary. But then I chilled out. And then Friday night, I had to go to a dinner in L.A., and the guy who played Joe Exotic was there, who you would never know in your life that he played Joe Exotic, And then the other one who played Carol Baskin's husband was there. And I kept thinking about oh my God, please don't tell me I'm as neurotic or, like so out there like that.
No. Okay. You're amazing. Can you tell us like a little tidbit about?
I want to know about. Has she ever like hung out with Amy Fisher?
Sandy's on your show. I think that's so awesome.
Yeah, would you like to come on the show with her?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I will do your show in the future.
Yay!
But, I think that message you left was fabulous. I love that she responded. I think that's awesome.
Okay, can you take 3 questions from the panel?
I have one.
Let's hear it.
Okay, John Yates has one.
Hi, Heidi. A pleasure. Thank you for being on here. Have you ever like spoke to Amy Fisher?
Come on, she's what? She shot that lady in the face.
Yeah, that one.
What would I have in common with her? What do you?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like
we apologize. He insulted you, Heidi. Does anyone else have a question?
I'm sorry.
Is she friends with anybody from the show? Is she still in contact and have any friends with anybody from the show she was in?
Which show? Dr. Drew?
From Celebrity Rehab. Is she friends with any of them? Like, do they still talk or like sponsor each other and still?
Honestly, during the pandemic, there was some kind of reunion thing, and we all zoomed in, and I was horrified at listening to everybody, so I just put the camera on my birds.
I love her birds. She lives in the most beautiful, remote, like desert-looking place, and she has this amazing bird. And I love Heidi. And Lily, give her one of my pictures so I can get in the black book. I'm fine with that. I give you full permission.
I am not sharing Heidi's contact with any of you guys because
no, I don't want it.
I am honored. I am so honored to hear her.
Amy was like in that same. Amy was like the Long Island Lolita. So like, Amy was like, and I'm from Long Island. Like Amy Fisher, like big news. Like,
Heidi Fleiss was big news.
Well, yeah.
Heidi Fleiss is way cooler.
But I mean, the story itself is kind of creepy,
Yeah.
No, you never try to shoot like, your lover's wife in the head. So.
No, she protected everybody when they went.
High five to you on that one. Got you on that.
Can you tell us a little bit about Charlie?
Most husbands are most wives are glad their husbands they don't have to fuck them.
You can say whatever you want.
Husbands are so thankful for me. I mean, wives are grateful. I mean, P. Isadora, one time at lunch at Mom Maison.
Oh my God, P. Isadora. That's a name I haven't heard in so long. I love it!
She was holding court with like the richest people in LA, all these women, and I was sitting there going, oh my God, she's going to slit my throat. And then the matron said she wants to speak to you. So I went over to the table, and she leaned over and whispered in my ear, and she goes, get the man.
So, can you tell us a little bit about Charlie Sheen?
That him and Britney Spears has the most public mental breakdown ever.
Well, we know that, but what about your experience with Charlie Sheen?
It was great.
Did you ever blow Charlie Sheen?
I was you got to recognize your strength and your weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, I give the worst blowjobs on the planet.
So no, that's a no. You didn't blow Charlie Sheen.
No, but I see people who did.
They gave better blowjobs.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my God.
Not a question. I just want to say hi, Heidi. My name is Brooke, and it's a pleasure to speak with you.
Hi, Heidi. I'm Jen, and you are my idol. Like, I love you. I heart you.
The truth
I
is,
love her.
I'm probably not the nicest person, and I really try to live an unconventional life, and I'm really serious about the birds that are suffering and changing that.
I told you, she loves birds. She has like a little refugee out there, and they're really big birds, and she holds them on her wrist. And they're really pretty.
I'm moving them to Las Vegas next month, so if you guys are in Las Vegas, you're welcome to stop by my place.
I think we should all take a trip. Can you, can we ask 2 more questions, Heidi? I know you're busy.
That's okay. If my birds are sleeping, they're blind at night, so.
Okay, so what happened with the male brothel that you were going to open? How did that go south?
Well, first of all, it would have worked during, there was a window of time when it could have worked. But as times change with women's rights and men and sexuality and Viagra and whatnot, it wouldn't work in this day and age. There was a small window of opportunity when it could have worked. However, when I moved to Nevada, unbeknownst to me, I rented a house next door to a bedridden madam.
I saw that on the documentary.
Oh, I was high out of my mind in that documentary.
Did that woman really say, I want you to have the birds, Heidi?
Oh, my God. She said, you take care of the birds, straight up. And I was like, no, no. And I thought, okay. I mean, that lady, she didn't look in the documentary, but in her day, she was fine.
Oh, no, you were kind to her.
Colonel Sanders was her sugar daddy. She sent girls to Howard Hughes. And I'm very submissive to bedridden madams. So,
I mean, obviously, I would be too. But, but you were so nice to her. You, went over there all the time and stuff.
It was Madam Alice haunting me from the grave. That was a really big madam in Beverly Hills. This evil lady, but hi, Rio, I hear you, baby.
Can you tell us what, some crazy story?
I'll tell you a crazy story. How Madam Alex was a big madam in Los Angeles, and that's who I kind of apprenticed for. So one day I walk in, and Barbara Streisand was sitting on her couch.
Barbara Streisand?
Yes, talking to her. And her Portuguese maid that she verbally abused was cooking lunch or something. And she was a really evil woman, but she was very smart. I spent a lot of time with her, so it's very seductive right away when you walk into Adam's house and Barbara Streisand's on the couch. Come on, you know.
What did Barbara Streisand say to you? Did you talk to her?
They were having a conversation. I was trying to get girls in the wrong airport. We have a problem here, but I had to wait until the thing was over. Conversation was over. But
Lily, can you tell her that I really enjoyed watching, her journey? She was the more realistic. Heidi, I watched you on Celebrity Rehab, and I just wanted to say, I watched the whole, season you were on, and, thank you for being so realistic and transparent. And, you were one of the more enjoyable ones that I had watched. I just wanted to let you know that. And,
not nicest person, but I just tell it like it is.
Heidi, how do you feel about children?
Oh, I'd be a horrible parent. My dad was a Christian. I would feel so bad because when he visit me in prison, I say, "Oh, don't come on Sunday. All the kids are running around. Oh, it's horrible."
Oh my God.
And then I'd be like, "Oh no!" Like inside, like, "Oh, I forgot. Jeez, I gotta shut my mouth." You know.
So, did you run the prison? Were people like?
Hell no! I was scared to death.
You were? Did anybody do anything? And I'm sorry, you can tell it. I know you're very busy, and I'm just like.
No, I started off in a women's camp and ended up in a hardcore penitentiary where women will die.
Heidi, I don't look good either. Can I please FaceTime you so people can see you? They're freaking out.
You'll see there's a bird if you do that right now because there's no way. I'm about to take a shower. There's no way. There's bird poo on me from earlier.
Okay. We're happy with what we will get, but you'll do an interview with me.
I sent you YouTube that I want you to watch though.
I will.
That was Friday, and you watch it with your audience, and you'll see how hardcore I am about my thing. And that thing with that girl, Brandy, look, she worked for me 30 years ago. I forgot she dated 2 serial killers and had a kid by one.
Yeah, I talked to Brandy. She's going to do an interview.
I think that's great. And like her friend, her BFF, that I would ask her, like, how are the birds doing? And she would give me updates. And all of a sudden, her friend said this. My boyfriend, like she would say they're doing fine or whatever. All of a sudden she goes, you know, my boyfriend has brain cancer, so I'm disengaged right now. And I'm thinking, okay, I understand that. If he is, I'd be disengaged, something like that. Then I learned that she had just went with Brandy and dropped my birds off at that gay guy's ranch in Texas.
Mm.
And so I went nuts. I told her, like, you deceitful, lying, duplicitous, white trash. I hope your husband or boyfriend dies of slow, painful brain cancer death. But nuts on him. Hope your daughter's gang raped. You know, I have no filter.
I know you have no filter.
Well, it's the truth. Like, how dare her, like, just drop my birds off someplace in Texas and then tell me, oh, I'm disengaged. My boyfriend has brain cancer when she knows they're my birds and how serious I am.
Yeah, she is. She loves her birds. For real. Ask her, does it hurt? Because she was holding one of her birds on like her arm and stuff. Does it hurt? Because the birds are really, really big.
It's, you know, it's really cool to do that, but it's really uncomfortable.
Well, you know what? Like, honestly, when they, like, went to where you live and stuff and you were, like, holding the bird, I was like, how is she holding that bird? But you, like, do it with such ease. It's like, you can tell that.
I wasn't always like that, you know. That madam that died once, she, like, humiliated. I was all hunched over with the bird, and she goes, you stand up fucking straight with that bird or get the fuck out. She talked to me such a degrading way. I never faltered after that moment.
Can we ask you a question about your magnificent madam days that people, you know, like someone in the chat is asking? And if you don't feel comfortable.
Here you go. The same people that, did you guys see A Star is Born?
Yeah, no. A Star is Born?
Well, that's who was.
Well, Barbara, the one that Barbara was in? Which one?
The one with Lady Gaga.
Oh, no, was that called A Star is Born? Yes, I saw the one with Lady Gaga, yes.
Yeah, well, those are people who are doing my story.
I don't really want to play.
Are you reading the book?
No, they're paying me a lot of money. They're doing my story.
Of course they are. So you had a lingerie shop and Roseanne came into it at one point?
Oh!
Yeah.
Roseanne's my favorite. That's like my second mom. You can't say Roseanne. Like, I love Roseanne.
I just cannot believe she's on the phone. I literally was just talking about her.
I am dying right now. Like,
You are.
It's
people, Heidi, to let you know that
I love her. Like, she was one of my favorites.
Well, watch my YouTube channel, and I hope you can identify with these birds don't belong in cages. The cages are for people. They're not for these birds.
Okay, can I ask you one more question and then we'll save it for like the interview or after I interview Brandy? Can I ask you one more question about your magnificent madam days?
One more madam question. Let's go for it.
Was Jack Nicholson a client?
Jen.
He wasn't a client, but I sure did have sex with him.
Ah! For free?
Actors are so cheap.
Was he good when you had sex with him?
I love Jack Nicholson. He's my favorite.
Does he have a big penis?
I can't remember that.
Oh my god, I cannot believe Heidi Fleiss is on my live right now.
I slept with a lot of guys. and girls. I don't care.
I feel like Meryl Streep is talking.
And girls. What girls? Is there a famous girl?
It doesn't matter. They're all the same, whether they're famous. You know.
It does matter, Heidi. Just give us one name.
All I'll say is I've done everything from age 15 to 90. I don't ever need to have sex again.
Thank you so much for taking my call tonight, Heidi. And
thank you, Heidi Fleiss. So much an honor for you to be on my channel. Thank you so much.
You guys really gave me a lot of confidence, flattering, because I'm not the nicest person. That's really just. Hey, you caught me off guard tonight, but have a good night.
I will, Heidi. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Heidi.
Bye, Heidi.